Hi, my name is Ranjan Sinha, and I am the co-founder and chairman of MyParichay. You are watching this video because most likely you have been invited to a private demo of social retargeting. It's one of the most powerful social hiring technologies that is transforming how large corporations are today sourcing and hiring talent. In very simple words, this technology allows a recruiter to amplify the candidate response they get from job boards, consultants, walk-ins, their own emails, their own ATS, basically by using Facebook's social graph. Before I get into giving a little bit more background on our social retargeting technology, let me share with you a little bit about what do we do at MyParichay and who we are. At MyParichay, we are really a group of computer scientists and HR professionals that are dedicated to delivering a very efficient and a cost-effective hiring solution that for the first time combines social media and mobile with the traditional hiring methods. And it creates a very powerful tool for the recruiters because they have to have a minimum learning curve to learn this new technology. And for the corporation, you preserve your current investments in your hiring tools, in your methods, etc. A little bit about MyParichay. We are India's largest professional network on Facebook. As of end of December 2013, we had 30 million professional profiles on our database. We are ranked Facebook's top 10 business application. And we today have more professional profiles than LinkedIn in India. And our core technology platform is actually a platform of choice by 3 leading job boards, 2 in the United States and 1 in India. So Facebook, we believe, is essential for hiring, and the reasons are relatively simple. The first one is everyone that you probably want to hire, especially if they are in the age of 20 to 35, almost everyone is on Facebook. But what's equally important is not only they are on Facebook or they have an account on Facebook, and we may have account on many web services, but people that you want to hire are spending an enormous amount of time on Facebook. And MyParichay utilizes that advantage to give your recruiters the access or the way to communicate to that talent. And the last but equally important, these professionals on Facebook are constantly sharing. And so the fact your company's employer brand or a particular job is being shared by a trusted friend or a trusted professional creates a very different impact to that potential talent. MyParichay social retargeting platform and other tools solutions are already being used by a wide range of companies in India that are rapidly seeing their sourcing and hiring effectiveness and efficiency and cost change in a very positive manner. And your competition is probably using Facebook to recruit. And there's a particular reason why people are using and looking at Facebook. And let me start with comparing Facebook to LinkedIn, not so much to suggest it's which one you should use, but the fact you do need to bring Facebook into your hiring mix. And the reason again is if you look at it gives your recruiter an unprecedented reach. The fact that there are almost 5 times more professionals on Facebook than LinkedIn, that's extremely important. Number 2, it's not just the how many professionals are there, but the fact that your recruiters have access to these qualified professionals almost 50 times more than over LinkedIn. And I'll share with you an example on the left-hand corner. A company in India that primarily hires people from Google, Adobe, and Samsung. asked us to look at how many professionals are there on LinkedIn versus MyParichay, which primarily uses Facebook social graph. And not surprising, the fact that we have 30 million professionals on a database from Facebook, you can see the numbers for yourself. So social retargeting is a very simple solution that actually delivers and works. First of all, this is a case study from one of the big four consulting accounting firms that use the solution to do technology hiring. And it doubled the number of offers it made. As you can see, for every 10 candidate response they got, 6 came from job boards. However, and 3 came from MyParichay or Facebook. However, in the final offer, almost 6 offers came out of MyParichay and Facebook versus 3 came out of the job boards. So it's really 4 times more efficient. So if you are looking to figure out how do I make my hiring more cost effective, your standard assumptions of how many recruiters to how many fields can dramatically be altered. We have a 5 times higher reach than LinkedIn. So if you look at the candidate mix, response mix, for every 10 resumes or responses, about 30 responses for every 100 came from Facebook, MyParichay, and 6 came from LinkedIn. So what is social retargeting? It's actually a relatively powerful technology, but simple to use. You can take your candidate list either from job boards, from your ATS, from Excel, from your walk-in list, from the list and candidate resumes you have received from your consultants. You basically use that to target candidates using Parichay retargeting. And for every candidate who responds to that, MyParichay technology allows you to unlock the network, the Facebook network of that candidate, and search and contact additional high-quality candidates that are in that person's network. Here is a live example. This is a person who responded to a social retargeting response. This gentleman works at a very well-known engineering networking firm. And so MyParichay allows the recruiter to search through their connections. And at this point, the recruiter can find more software engineers in the company this gentleman works. And as you can see, there are about 200 software professionals that are friends of this person that work in the same company. And then there are about, on the right-hand side, 43 other professionals that work, friends of this candidate, but work in another company that is of interest. So again, it becomes a very powerful technology to amplify your response. Candidates that you like, almost half of their social network, Facebook network, has candidates that are very similar. They have gone to similar colleges, they have worked in similar companies, they have similar professional backgrounds or skills. 80% of them are willing to refer friends to you. And so instead of having a very clumsy way for the recruiter to take email IDs, etc., you can use this technology to search through the friends network of a candidate and then either directly reach out to the friend or reach out to the candidate and say, could you introduce me to your friend? And the last piece, these candidates are more than happy to promote your job for incentives. And one of the technologies that we are not going to discuss today from MyParichay allows you to create those kind of incentives and track. So how long does this entire technology take to implement or deploy? Very simple. It takes 30 minutes or less for the technology to go live, provided your recruiters have Facebook access at work. We provide a 2-hour training. Basically, it is a MyParichay level 1 social recruiter certification that allows them to post a job and start running the social retargeting campaigns and drilling through the network of the candidates and amplifying the response. 1 week later, we give them a level 2 training. And if you have an ATS, that's something we can basically help integrate. So hopefully you have gotten a pretty good view of what social retargeting can do and how it can fundamentally change the effectiveness and efficiency and the cost effectiveness of your current recruitment and sourcing methods. Thank you.